Hey guys, Marlo back again, and I do apologize to all my subscribers for not putting out any videos lately. I've just been incredibly busy, and to tell you the truth, we're planning to move. It was supposed to happen sometime by the summer. I mean, we haven't been doing much. There's a lot going on, and it's easier said than done because we're planning to move abroad, so it's not going to be an easy move. But it looks like we might stick around till at least the end of the year. So in the meantime, we'll be packing slowly but surely. And like I said, it's just been putting me in a funk, just putting stuff away. So I'm not really in the mood to do toy reviews lately. But still picking up stuff. This is some new DC Collectibles figures that I picked up from my local comic book shop, Corner Store Comics. Lately they're having a clearance sale, and so I decided to pick up these items because I thought they were pretty cool. And I didn't want to pick them up at full price before, which was around $25 a piece. On sale they came out to about 15 bucks a piece. With DARKSEID there, I think he was originally around 100 bucks or something like that, but got him for about 50 bucks, so couldn't pass that up. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at this piece. This is the Greg Capullo designed Batman. And a really cool figure. He comes with 3 batarangs. I have one of them in his hand right there. He has several points of articulation, as you can see there. At the hips, the thighs, double joints there at the knees, the feet, arms, here at the waist also. Just really great points of articulation. He looks really great. I love Greg Capullo's art, and it translated really well into this Batman figure. And again, I was glad to pick it up at a pretty good price at 15 bucks. So yep, gotta love Batman, and I love the sales. A series that I haven't really been reading, but I really like the designs, is this set of figures from the Red Hood and the Outlaws series. This box is for Red Hood. I think he's the harder to find from the set, and as far as I know, there's only these 3. You get Arsenal, Red Hood, and Starfire. And again, I really like the designs. Here's a little read up on Jason Todd if you want to read about that and how he is the Red Hood. But these are the figures. I really like how Starfire looks, and they have several points of articulation too, but her posability is limited due to her hair, which is all one piece connected to her head. And it's kind of cool. It's almost like a statue, and I kind of like that. So you still can pose her, but it's not as posable as the Batman, for example. But she is pretty cool. Really great sculpt overall. Very sexy, and I like Starfire as a character anyways. Next we have Arsenal, and I have a certain love for Arsenal since I worked on the limited series for a little while. And this is the new 52 version, because in the series I worked on, Arsenal had his arm cut off, but in the new 52 he has both of his arms back. A whole new design. He has tattoos. Let me zoom in on there. You can see that, and really well done. Comes with 1 arrow and 1 bow, but as you can see here, he has a few arrows here in his hip quiver and his back quiver. And again, a really great figure. Put him aside real quick. And last from the group we have the Red Hood, Jason Todd, and he's pretty cool. He has all these little blades that are individually posable, but at the same time it's very delicate, so I'm really scared of breaking some of these blades someday. So I'm not going to be posing this guy too much, but he is cool. He comes with 2 guns and they can fit into the holsters. Decent posability. None of them seem to turn at the waist, but by looking at this you'd think the waist would have some articulation, but it doesn't. Same with Arsenal there and Starfire. No articulation. Let me put him aside. He can go well with Batman there. He has a nice red bat symbol there on his chest. Kind of hard to move that. And last but not least, my final pickup was this huge New 52 Darkseid. This guy is just a beast. Jeez, look at this guy. His teeth have a little bit too much grime in there. I might go in there and repaint it, kind of lighten it up a little more. I don't like it looking so dirty, but just really great details. The shoulder plates here have a hinge, so they move like so on both sides. And he has a lot of articulation, surprisingly, for such a big guy. The hands rotate at the wrist, here at the forearms, the biceps, at the waist, here at the the upper legs, the knees. So pretty good articulation, and he's solid. He's not like a hollow piece. He's heavy, man. I mean, I don't know. I'd say, whew, I don't know, at least 5 pounds. He's a huge figure. And I always thought he was a little too big. I think he's kind of this big in the New 52, but I don't know. He looks a little bit too big if you ask me. Let me put Batman next to him for scale to give you guys an idea. Of course, my Batman is kind of crouched a little bit, but still, I mean, look at that. He's just ginormous. Anyways, I picked him up because I'm also collecting the DC Play Arts variant Kai figures, and this is Harley Quinn from that series. And I thought this Darkseid would look a little more in scale with this line of figures. So you can see here, he's still giant, but not as ginormous as with the basic figures. So I'm gonna probably display him with my Play Arts Kai figures. Let me put my Hawkman figure there so you can get an idea. There's Hawkman, a little bit bigger there than Harley Quinn, but you can see still next to Darkseid he is still dwarfed, and he looks to me better in scale with these Play Arts Kai figures. Play Arts Kai did release a Darkseid, but he just looked really small. He looked about the same size of Hawkman here, and I think Darkseid should definitely be bigger. So I'm not going to pick up that Play Arts Kai variant Darkseid. And like I said, I'll display him instead with, you know, these figures here as a set. So I think they look a lot better. So that's it, guys. Just going over some of my latest DC Collectibles pickup. Hope you enjoyed this quick little review, and just wanted to catch up with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you like this video. Like it by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please share the video. Hope to put out a few more this week, so stay tuned and keep on collecting, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.